Carpe Zeus, my friends. The Hessian and I went down to Bosque County, Texas last night to go after some hogs we've been chasing these last few weeks. And we managed to scare up these three nice looking bucks that were under the feeder at the time that we arrived. We needed to check to make sure there was plenty of corn still in the feeder and to pull the card from the game camera to see if we had any hog activity. Sure enough, we had hogs most of the week, early in the morning, but it looks like the same sounder we've been after that is mostly just the remaining piglets and only a few adult individuals. So we set up and decided to wait, and about 2.5 hours later, this nice buck came out and started feeding. He milled around for about 45 minutes or so, gave me a chance to test out my Armasight Zeus 2 640 thermal scope, put it through its paces some, and here the buck is just taking his time, munching down on the corn. And that was pretty much most of the excitement of the hunt. Until finally this guy appeared. He'd been milling around in the woods behind the feeder, but I couldn't tell what he was. Maybe another deer, maybe a hog. Definitely turned out to be a hog, and not one that had showed up on the camera. So we got set up, watched the hog, decided to wait for him to come up out of the bottom some, come a little closer to the feeder, maybe eat on some of the corn. We dumped out half a bag of corn under the feeder, hopefully to hold the sounder in place, but it would work for holding this boar in place as well. So the hog comes out. We're debating whether or not we should shoot. We're going to wait till he gets to the feeder. Wait for it. And the hog makes the decision to go to the feeder. And then he passes right by the feeder. And he doesn't seem to be turning around. In fact, we think he's heading away from the feeder and heading out to the other side of the property. So we decide to take him. And there he goes. He runs about 45 to 50 yards. We find him pretty quickly. The shot entered the right front shoulder, broke the humerus, passed through the organs, and we found most of the jacket inside of the left shield area below the shoulder blade. All in all, it was a good hunt. We only got the one hog. We looked over the other side of the property to see if we could come across a sounder. Didn't have any luck there. But we took the back straps from this hog and we went home quite happy. We will be back to get the rest of the sounder. Carpe Zeus, my friends.